Happy New Year's, Lessons into Blessings family. Welcome into 2023. I am so glad that you made it into this year. Look, if you have breath in your lungs to breathe and you made it into 2023, you should count it a blessing. And it just means that every day you wake up, you have another opportunity to crush it at your goals and to live out your life to its fullest. So, now that the year has started, it does not come, and these goals do not come, crushing it does not come without reflection and introspection. And so I've seen some of the highlight reels, I've seen some of the challenges, but whether you made a highlight reel of 2022 or you made a blooper reel or you threw a pity party, it does not come without you seriously looking back and reflecting on what went well and what didn't go well. So I pray that you have had an opportunity to take a moment to reflect on the things that went great and what didn't get great and what led to those things. So here are some of the questions you should be asking yourself, whether it's by chance, these things happen by chance, or these things happen with intentionality. So one of the things to questions to ask is what went well and what didn't go as planned and why? Is there things or steps that I took? Are there actions that I took that led to the success or the demise of the goals that I set out for last year? So doing that. And then how was I being? How was I showing up? What are the things that I were thinking? What are the emotions that I were feeling? And what are the things that I was saying? How did those things lead me to take steps that led to my success or that led me down a pathway I didn't want to go? And then what perspective or thinkings, the things that I thought about my situation, how I took opportunity with that thinking, right? Did that thinking lead me to a bad place? Or did that thinking lead me to a place of success? And what's the root of it, right? Where's that the thinking and that root of that thinking that led me to the places that I needed to go? And lastly, how do I shift my perspective? How do I shift my thinking and make a pivot so that I can do more of the right things and do less of the other things that led me to the wrong places to truly actualize the goals that I have? And really, after reflecting, the goal is to take action to do better for yourself. So we've heard this statement so many times. If you know better, then you do better, right? So we've all heard that. But if you know better, you do better. So get the education. But that's really only half the battle, is doing better. Once you do better, then you have the ability to become better, a better person, a better investor, a better parent, a better spouse, a better you fill in the blank. And our goal here at Lessons into Blessings is that you truly become better. Look, my goal is that you choose to become better because everything is a choice in life. You can choose or you can not to choose to do so. But what we have is a result of our decisions. And there are times that I choose to not be better, but I take full responsibility for my action or my inaction. And reflection helps me to determine how do I shift? What are the things that cause me to be rooted and grounded in a place that I did not want to be in order to pivot to do better and then become better? So as I take a look back at 2022, everything did not go as planned. Everything did not go as expected, but I had choices. So by chance, by chance, in 2022, the stock market crashed over 20% and even higher in the areas that I was personally invested in. And by choice and intention, I put my money on the sidelines to avoid an even greater plummet in some of those areas. So did I catch the bottom? No, I was able to get out right before the bottom. That was choice. By chance, my leasing assistant, who I grew a very close relationship to, passed away unexpectedly in the same month that I decided to leave my business consulting gig to 100% focus on my business full time. That couldn't have come at a worse time by chance, but by choice, I decided that I needed to put better systems in place to ensure that catastrophic things that happened in the business or in my life would not shut down the business as it did. By chance, because of inflation increasing and jobs cutting back hours for some of our tenants, we saw more delinquencies than we have seen in the past, and that we even had an expectation of. It was more delinquencies than even COVID time period. But by choice, I found a way to work with government organizations and nonprofit organizations to cover those delinquencies and to get tenants back on track and current with their rent. There are so many things that happen by chance. So many things. I'm keeping going down this list. But we have a choice in how we respond to it and how we're going to turn that trial, that challenge, that lesson into a blessing. By chance, I was invited to a multifamily conference the night before it began, due to some networking that I was doing to learn more real estate in the spaces that I was interested in. And because due to that conference, by choice now, I decided to pivot into the multifamily syndication space and to really own a lot of the properties that we're taking down to rent, to not only do it by myself, but to partner with investors to be able to provide them and myself with greater returns. Uh, by chance, the inflation increased once again, which caused mortgage rates to increase. And during that same time period, I had a property on the market that I was looking to sell off to increase my capital to do more investments. But guess what? That happened all by chance. But by choice, I decided to pull it off the market. I ended up furnishing that property and pulling out greater rental returns that I had seen in the past. We all have choices. That's where I'm going here, guys. We all have choices. By choices, I decided to invest more in myself in 2022. I decided to dip into savings in order to attend conferences, to become a part of meetups, to surround myself with investors that were doing greater things than me. And as a result, I learned more about multifamily. I analyzed more deals. I learned how to structure deals within that multifamily space better. I built really great relationships and invested in my first limited partner deal, which is huge for me because as a limited partner, I don't really have control of the deal. I get to investigate and analyze the deal, but someone else is managing that deal. And so that was huge for me because I'm absolutely going to be doing the very same thing, managing deals that other people will invest in. So guys, look, there are a lot of things that happened to me by chance that I had no control over, right? But I made the decision to keep moving forward and gleaning blessings from every lessons that I experienced in 2022. How about you? What choices are you intentionally making this year to lead the way forward? Because the reality is you have a choice. And my hope, my prayer, my wish for you is that you take on life more, that you are more making more intentional decisions to walk out the fullness of your purpose and to live a more financially free life this year through real estate. There is so much opportunity that is available, that is in front of us this year, and it is ripe for the taking. But will you be ready for it? Will you be ready to take action? Will you not only learn more, but do more to become exactly what it is that you need to become this year to take advantage of these opportunities? Look, if there is any way that the Lessons into Blessings fam can help you out in achieving these goals, let us know. Leave a note in the comments. Tell us what type of educational sessions you want to hear from us about. We're going to try to do and anticipate what it is that you need as much as possible. But hey, if you know it already, then drop it in the comments, and it would be a blessing for us to be able to do that, because when we achieve more together, when you achieve more, we achieve more at the end of the day. And so I pray that your 2023 is already off to a fabulous start, and we look forward to seeing you more and helping you to achieve more in 2023. Until next time, stay blessed.